All right, we've finished our sugarcane farm. It definitely needs more storage and also like the wall and stuff outside of it. But this is it. The boy. All of our sugarcane will go into here. It's not going to be producing anything quite just yet, but I'm hoping it'll make a lot. Worst case scenario, I can always make it just way taller if it doesn't make as much as I would like it to. Um, it's only 5 stacks of pistons, so 5 stacks of sugarcane, I guess. Yeah, just 5 stacks of sugarcane. So I could make 10 stacks worth of farm. It'll be twice as tall and produce twice as much. But I'm hoping I don't need to do that. I would really like to not need to do that. So there's that for now. So right now, Danny and I are digging our hole, or a hole. I've scripted Danny to help me. We're going to be building a creeper farm here, and gunpowder is something that all of us will need, which is why the creeper farm is going to be at my base where it can operate all the time. I am going to implement a system that allows me to reduce its capacity. I could sacrifice a lot of spawning platforms and just instead completely like make it completely able to shut off, but I don't think that's completely necessary to go that far. We can just have lighting sources that we can turn on and on like the outside ring rather than kind of going through the middle and taking up a bunch of spawning platform spaces, and we'll use that to make this farm a little server friendlier when we need to. But that'll be off most of the time, I think, unless we get a really ridiculous amount of gunpowder. But this is it. We're each doing. I don't know. We didn't measure it exactly. Danny might have a bigger side than I do. How many? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Danny has a way bigger side than I do. Nobody tell him. Anyway, so Danny's is 10 wide. Because it's 17. Oh no, it's 19. Because I'm doing the sides as well. Yeah, so Danny's side is way bigger. This is a 19 by 19 hole we're digging. Alright, Danny's hard at work, and there's only one brief casualty. It was Danny. There was a creeper. It took his life, but he's recovered. We're just about done. I don't know how much does it look like Danny's got. I did help with that section, so you know I didn't leave Danny alone with the larger portion unhelped. I just don't. Oh, I don't want the rest of the stone though. Like I'm so full of stone right now, and I know I'm gonna need ridiculous amounts. I just have so much already. So this is the hole the creeper farm's gonna be in. Yeehaw. Okay, something I definitely did not anticipate was the server spawn rates for mobs is a little bit different than single player. And so I'm seeing something. Ah. So we've been making some pretty good progress on the creeper farm structure, but our big hangup is wool, which is. It seems like it's either cats or wool every time. So right now we're just real quick gonna slap together a sheep farm. Okay, hang on. It's actually, uh, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, just one sheep in the hole, please, God. Thank you. Okay, next hole. So we've got 6 sheep that are going to operate this farm for me. Be operated upon. I'm not really sure. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna have to pray nobody falls in. That's why we usually use trapdoors. Because they don't. Oh, shit. I do have some trapdoors very near as well that we can use instead of capping it off. Also, the nice thing about the trapdoor is it lets us access the dispenser, but we don't really need that because you can just do it from the back, you know? But anyway. Please, sir, just get in this hole. Okay, so our creeper farm is built. It feels like it's not working as well as before I built it. Like the mob collection in it was much crazier before, but this is still going to be pretty good. Oh, you know what it probably was is there were 2 people on the server and only one set of mobs loaded. might be what it was. But yeah, we've got our creeper farm built. I want to create an off switch, which will just be like a series of lights. The thing is, like, to get it to light up inside the middle almost completely, you have to have basically a full, like, all of that has to be some sort of light all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and all the way down. And I'm gonna go with. I've got a couple ideas as to how I could do that. I think I might just go with a lava fall and have it like collect there. Actually, we could go with signs and stop it there. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We go with the lava falls, and that'll help us making it like a zillion% more affordable. I'm glad, because that was going to be a lot of glowstone, or redstone lamps, actually. Okay, so we've got our on-off switch on, so what'll happen is we flick this lever, and the lava will slowly flow down. Getting rid of it's also going to take a zillion years, but it is an on-off switch. Also, it's not a perfect off, because like I said, like the stuff in the very middle is still going to be able to spawn. But it'll go down. I'm just going to turn it off now because... Ah! Oh, no! Okay. There's a hole there. Okay, so... yeah, it'll go all the way down and light it up mostly. We'll be able to see actually what it looks like lit up in a second. And so if I ever decide I want to stop producing gunpowder for some reason, I can just do that. Okay, so you may be wondering, wow, how did this villager breeder get here? And the secret is it's actually natural world generation. It just appeared here and nobody built it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a peek at, what do we got? We got 4 guys to start, so I need at least twice as many. So I guess I got to get them some bread. But we're going to start checking these guys to make sure they have both paper trades, and glass trades, because I want to be able to sell them paper and I want to be able to buy glass from each of these dudes. I want to have 8 of them total, and then we're going to ship them through the nether back to our base. So 4 here, those guys are going to have to produce 4 more. Hopefully that's all I'll need. So I'm about to start building my I don't know about patented, but it's kind of like my tried and true villager infecting system thing. Oh, hello. System. So what I need first is to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We can make it like that. Do one of these here. Oh wow! Holy cow! Excuse me here while I ban this dude. I had spammer in my chat on stream. So what this is, it's a machine that's going to. Hang on, I want to do a different block for that. Be how I infect and simultaneously cure. Is that 4? Here, let's bring this one out further, one more block, just for symmetry's sake. And I've done this one a few times, but I get to do it a little bit differently this time around. Thank God, finally, because right, pistons can do that now because they've tweaked the way villagers work when they're cured inside of a minecart. Previously, they would stay in the minecart when they became a zombie, but once they were cured, they would leave the minecart. And that's not good. I can't do anything with that. So the fact that that's changed now and they'll stay in the minecart when they get infected and cured makes a much more useful system possible. So we're just slapping it together. I honestly don't remember it completely, but basically the idea is going to be that the zombies will stay here, the villagers will stay here in their minecart, and while they're in this position, 2 things are happening. Or actually only 1 thing, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So while they're in this position, there's going to be a minecart track above them, and it's going to have like 1 track connecting to each of these, and when there's a villager in the slot detected by this observer, then it'll make it so the villager can move into the next one, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna build the whole thing on camera because it's probably gonna take me longer than I think it will, and also because that's kind of boring. But that's the gist. I'll show you what it's like when it's done. Okay, so there's a lot of other stuff that's happened since that last clip, and you can ignore all of it. But basically, I completely forgot to show you what this is like when it was done. So this is like hours and hours later. The whole other day, it's 2 days, 3, it's been several days, time has passed a lot. But I forgot to record the clip of showing us how this works, so I can show it to you now. The way this works, hang on, is that guy gonna go? Yeah, he goes that way. Cool. I actually will want two. What are the odds? I can make them. I can make 2 minecarts. So we're gonna boop boop. So we pick up our first gentleman. The minecart goes. It's like, hello, please come with me. I have work for you to do. So he's gonna go around to the yes, perfect, into that. And so what happens is when he touches the string that's in the spot here that I placed, the observer goes, ah, something's happened, and it puts a very quick signal out to this piston, which pushes this redstone block forward into this position. And because it's such a short push, there's such a short excuse me, I forgot how to speak. Such a short pulse that it actually leaves the block behind, even though it's a sticky piston. It does have to be a sticky piston, though, because that's how we get it back. So, once it's in that position, oh, no! Okay, we're going to ignore that for now, because I don't think anything important broke. Oh, other than that single piece of redstone. That did get actually destroyed. Oh my god. What am I going to do about that? Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so like I was saying, once that's in that position, I don't have a way. I don't have a way up. Once it's in that position, it changes the direction of this minecart. So previously it was facing like this way. So that's how he got into that position. So the next guy is going to go over into this position, and he's going to land there, touch that string, and this redstone block is going to go to this position and do the same thing, so that this will stop being this way, and it will instead go this way. Which, I don't know, it's just a lot of me saying the words this way, but I promise it works that way. Okay, so we collect that boy. He's coming. We're going to try and beat him there. You can see he's going to plop his booty down in the second spot. He hit his head somewhere along the way. That's bad. And then got stuck? What? Oh, I bet that creeper blew up more than I thought he did. He sure did. Is that... Oh my god. He blew up the one rail there? That's... Ow! Really annoying. Okay, that rail is so important too. Okay, so like I was saying, we do that, and he goes around into the second spot, and now you see this rail switch directions to go this way, and if there was a third guy coming, which I guess I could, he'll go into this one, but I'm not going to bother, there's no need. So these guys are going to stay in their minecarts. When I want to, I guess I'll infect them once now. Hang on, let's go get the stuff for it. Okay, so you're going to infect the dudes by, first you activate this guy, and you have to break his line of sight, because he'll prioritize you over the villagers. That's what this glass wall is for. And so he's got a sharpness 4 sword, and he's going to smack these dudes. I could have made it sharpness 5, but like, who cares? He's going to smack these dudes and turn them into zombie villagers. This works because this power source only powers up until there, which is fun and good. So now I can infect and cure these 2 dudes. I don't know why I needed 2 potions, but I took them. So you throw a weakness potion and give them golden apples, and then they'll start to shake violently. The iron bars will help them get cured faster. Don't ask me why, they just decided to make it do that. And the more there are immediately around him, the better. So I've kind of jammed as many as I could into this space. These do need to be solid blocks, though, unfortunately. Once they're done being cured, I can go press this button, which will drop them down still in their minecarts now, thank God, into this spot here where they'll get brought up towards our portal where we can ship them wherever the heck we want. Okay, so they're all 4 in. We've got 4 more and some troublemaker. So I should be able to, like, cheap out on this a little bit by throwing this in the middle. I should hit 2 at a time. Can I... Is that... This weakness? Why are you not... Why can I not... What's happening? Is it... Please do not tell me That it... What's wrong with this golden apple? What is happening? So, it takes me a really long time to figure out that the reason I can't cure those villagers is because they are already not zombies. So, yeah. What is happening? It wasn't that. Eh. Is it they can like smell them? Don't tell me it has to be like a notch app. What's going on? Why? Why do you hate me? I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm sure everybody knew exactly what had happened there. I feel very dumb. They have to be zombies to infect and cure them. So this dude, unfortunately, he's bad at his job, and he won't attack them at all as long as he can see me. So if I do something like this, he should decide he's willing to attack. Yeah, see, there you go. Boom. Can't believe I forgot about the... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I forgot about the huge problem. Can't believe I forgot about that. And that's not the first time I've done that by a long shot. Please don't die. Okay. Okay. Like I was saying, you can kind of cheap out on it. I want him to actually park himself over here a little bit. So come on over here, little fella. Boom. Okay. So you can cheap out a little bit by throwing it in between the two. And I don't know what was wrong with me there. That was big dumb. Alright, we finally finished getting these 8 men into their little cubbies. That guy is exposed to the elements a little bit, and I'm sure he'll be fine. So these guys will each do 1 paper. Look, fix that. So they'll do 1 paper. Most of them will do book. They all have glass. And, oh, interesting. Some of that XP is getting caught on the lectern. That's something to keep in mind. But yeah, so we can get lots and lots of XP very easily at our base now. And more importantly, what this was actually for was the glass was the big thing. Now that we have access to glass in good and substantial quantities, we can finally get started on the rest of our sorting system for our base, because we can use this. The glass is kind of an extremely valuable resource anyway, and it's also a big part in the way I do my like tubes for items. So really excited to have glass. Really excited to do 1 paper emerald trades and 1 book. Although the book's actually more expensive than the paper now because it's 3 paper and a leather. Whereas before the book was way better. Now it's kind of hot trash in comparison. But we don't have to worry about too much because we can buy books now, right? So fantastic. Also, like, seriously, that was a lot of XP. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, that's a lot of XP. And we went from not level 30 to level 36, and we fixed a couple tools a fair bit. So at this point now, I consider it worth going for netherite. Because I have the ability to sustain it and keep it set up. Oh, that reminds me. Those guys might get more books. Let's take 2 seconds here and fly into the wall. Did you get any new books? Nope. Did you get any new books? That's so bad. Nope. Don't need that. Nope. Okay. Okay, so what we've learned here is we have some really bad books. The only book we have here that's any good, I think this is such a guess. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this guy. He's got Unbreaking 3 for 1. I don't even have a mending guy here. I have to go all the way to spawn still if I want mending, but emeralds are free for me now. So there it is. It took me so long to infect and cure those 8 dudes 5 times each. But it's done now. We're officially going to be able to start installing our sorting system and moving on.